Our streak of close games continues. Pecatonica is on top of Galena right now, 60-30, and we're about to start a Nika IBEW lightning round. But first, our Bergstrom bonus question. If you're watching at home, you already saw the question. Our contestants have not. Contestants, this is a buzz-in question for pizza or pasta from our friends at Tony's of Winnebago. Buzz in if you know the answer to this question. 14 years after hosting the Summer Olympics, this Chinese city will make history when it plays host to the 2022 Winter Olympics. Evelyn.
Beijing.
Beijing is correct. It's a pretty good guess if you're going to guess a Chinese city, right? You win pizza and pasta. Fantastic. And I almost interrupted your applause. Nice work. Actually, 2022 will be the first Winter Olympics to ever call China home. Now on to some points. Enough pizza and pasta. Let's do our Nika IBEW lightning round. 3 categories, and because of a coin flip, Galena will get to choose first between these categories. Each category is 10 questions. If you run a category, you get 100 points. Evelyn did that in the first round with her team on that capitals category. No capitals this time, but these are what you have to choose from, Evelyn. Quarters, fire, and marriages.
Oh, Lord. Which one do you want? Quarters.
Quarters it is. What state's official quarter depicts the following? If you guys know coins, you will really cash in on this one. See what I did there? Again, the judge is the only one that laughs at me. That's okay. I'm laughing in my head. So 60 seconds to get through these 10. If you run it, you get 100 points. Whatever's left over, Pecatonica, you'll have 30 seconds to take from them. All right, Evelyn, the clock begins when I give you this first one. What state's official quarter depicts the following? Caesar Rodney on a horse.
Wyoming.
Incorrect. A cow's head and a wheel of cheese.
Wisconsin.
Correct. A golden railroad spike.
Colorado, isn't it? I think so. Colorado.
Incorrect. Mount Rushmore.
South Dakota.
Correct. Daniel Chester French's Minuteman statue.
That's in like Massachusetts.
Correct. Helen Keller.
She's like from the South. Where? Virginia.
Incorrect. A magnolia blossom.
Georgia. Georgia.
Incorrect. The old man of the mountain.
Mountain. Colorado.
Incorrect. Chimney Rock.
Where is that? Arkansas.
Incorrect. A palmetto tree.
Florida.
Incorrect. Nothing to go back to that you pass on. Everything else is incorrect. You got 3 of those, so now we have a tie game. It's 60-60. There's 70 potential points there for you, Pecatonica. You only have 30 seconds to earn those points. Brendan, are you and the team ready?
Yep.
All right, here is your first one. Caesar Rodney on a horse.
Texas.
Incorrect. A golden railroad spike.
Nebraska.
Incorrect. Helen Keller.
Alabama.
That is correct. A magnolia blossom.
Mississippi.
Correct. The old man of the mountain.
Washington.
Incorrect. Chimney Rock.
New Mexico.
Incorrect. A palmetto tree. No time there. The time is out. You've got 2 of those. 20 more points. You're up by 20 now. Here's the ones no one got. Caesar Rodney on a horse, Delaware. The golden railroad spike was Utah. The old man of the mountain, New Hampshire. Chimney Rock is Nebraska. And the palmetto tree, South Carolina. That's our first lightning category. Now on to our second. And Pecatonica, you get to choose between these 2 that are left. Fire and marriages.
Marriages.
Marriages it is. You don't want to get burned on that fire category. That one even got barely a chuckle out of the judge. All right, I promise that's the last one. Name the spouse of these historical figures. I name the figure, you name the spouse. 60 seconds to get through them. Brendan, are you ready? Yep. Here comes your first one. King Edward VIII of Great Britain.
Mary.
Incorrect. Akhenaten, to a woman known as Lady of the Two Lands.
Pass.
Frida Kahlo.
Pass.
President John Adams.
Mary.
Incorrect. Imelda Marcos.
Pass.
Ethel Rosenberg.
Pass.
Eva Perón.
Mr. Perone.
Incorrect. Lauren Bacall before she married Jason Robards.
Pass.
Robert Browning.
Martha.
Incorrect. And no time to get to that 10th one. All right, Galena, all the points are still on the board. There are potentially 100, but you only have 30 seconds to get through, Evelyn. You ready? Here's your first one. Edward VIII.
Elizabeth.
Incorrect. Akhenaten, to a woman known as Lady of the Two Lands.
Nefka.
Incorrect. Frida Kahlo.
Rivera.
Correct. President John Adams.
Abigail Adams.
Correct. Imelda Marcos.
Lydia.
Incorrect. Ethel Rosenberg.
Julius.
Correct. Eva Perón.
Frederick.
Incorrect. But you picked up 3 of those. You're now on top by 10. I'll run down these quickly. Edward VIII would be Wallace Warfield Simpson, the Duchess of Windsor, Wallace Spencer. Any of those would have been okay for Edward VIII. Akhenaten was an Egyptian pharaoh. His wife, Lady of the Two Lands, was Nefertiti. Imelda Marcos' husband, Imelda, known for her pricey shoe collection. Her husband was Ferdinand Marcos. Eva Perón was not Mr. Perón, although technically, maybe. Juan Perón was his first name. Lauren Bacall, before she married Jason Robards, was married to Humphrey Bogart. Robert Browning married Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And Justinian the Great was the one that we didn't get to. He's the Byzantine emperor who was married to Theodora. That is all for our lightning round. 10 points between our teams. Do you smell a close ending? I think so. The Mercy Health Final Challenge is right after this break. Don't leave.